How's everyone doing? This is going to be an all Olive Films Blu-ray update right here. And if you've seen these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them as well. Thumbnail face. First up is a comedy movie that I haven't seen in a while, but I absolutely loved it growing up, and that is Biodome with Pauly Shore, Stephen Baldwin, William Atherton, and Joey Lauren Adams. This was such a fun movie. There are a bunch of slackers that accidentally get stuck in this biodome. And let's call it what it is. It's a stoner comedy movie, essentially. And I think this is the best thing Pauly Shore has ever done. And I can't wait to revisit this one. It's been years since I've seen it, but I always remember loving the heck out of it. You can call it a guilty pleasure if you want, but it's just a fun time. And next up is Cooley High. This is another one I haven't seen since I was a kid. I remember them, they were growing, I think it was set in Chicago, kind of like the projects, and then going through high school and just everything going on with life like that. It had some comedic aspects to it as well, but a lot of drama too. And it was a really good cast. They all played their roles very well. That stuck out to my mind. But I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out again. I think this one is actually very underrated. Next up is one I haven't seen, but it's got that classic 80s artwork right there. I love that, with Chuck Norris and Louis Gossett Jr. right there. This looks like kind of an action-adventure movie. Reminds me, just from the front cover and the synopsis, kind of like Indiana Jones-esque. So can't wait to check this one out. This looks awesome. Gotta love old school Louis Gossett Jr. and Chuck Norris on there. And next up is one I haven't seen. Again, this is Dance With Me Henry with Abbott and Costello. This looks like it's going to be lots of crazy hijinks and comedy. Good times. And one thing too, I love that Olive Films is putting out a lot of these releases that I never thought would get a Blu-ray release. I never thought Biodome would get a Blu-ray release. I thought Cooley High would. I thought this deserved a Blu-ray release way before now, so it's great that they're putting this out. Firewalker, I mean, that looks great. I mean, a lot of Abbott and Costello ones, I think they put out some other ones too. So a lot of these films I'm just really excited for, that they're finally getting releases. Lord of the Flies, which I remember watching this in either middle school or high school English class. And this, you know, obviously it's an updated take on Lord of the Flies, and I thought it was a pretty good one. I remember it being pretty enjoyable, with some recognizable faces in here as well, as far as the young actors. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I'm trying to see who are some of the people in here. Balthazar Getty. I know there's some other recognizable people in here too, but looking forward to rewatching this one. This will bring me back to, I guess, when I was a teenager, essentially, when I first saw this. I think it was the last time I saw it, but I remember it being a decent update for it. Next up is one that I haven't seen or heard of even, and this is Harry and Son with Paul Newman and Robbie Benson. This looks like it's going to be a pretty dramatic family movie right here, blue collar. So that'll be a good one to check out. And as always, once I do watch all of these titles, I will be doing a proper Blu-ray update where I go more in depth reviewing them. Right now, this is just kind of a mail day to show you what I got in the mail the past couple days, and which is all of Blu-ray titles. Next up is Teachers. I do remember this one, but again, it's another one that I haven't seen in forever. I remember this being a great cast. I think Ralph Macchio was in here. Who's the female lawyer in here? Jo Beth Williams, Nick Nolte, Judd Hirsch, a lot of great actors in here. And I just remember Nick Nolte being a teacher. He's kind of burned out. There's like a lawsuit going on. He's just kind of lost his enthusiasm to teach. He was a great teacher at one time, and he just kind of lost that edge. And just over the years, the system kind of burned him out. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out again, and checking out the transfers as well. Last but not least is Hollywood Shuffle, Robert Townsend. I remember him being in so many movies when I was younger. I think he was in Meteor Man was the one. He's been in a bunch of stuff though. 5 Heartbeats, a bunch of other different things too. This one has Keenen Ivory Wayans, a bunch of other recognizable faces, and I remember this being a lot of fun. Kind of tragic in some aspects of what he has to go through as an African-American actor, but it has some comedic elements to it as well. And I just always liked Robert Townsend a lot, so great to see this get released too, and looking forward to watching a lot of these ones that I haven't seen in years, and some that I haven't seen before. And there we go. Olive Film Blu-ray update right here. A total of 8 films. And again, if you've seen them, definitely let me know what you think of them as well. And expect an upcoming update when I finally do sit through and watch all of these, and I'll review them more in depth properly. But I like doing these quick mail day videos just to show you some of the new pickups that I got. And hopefully you guys enjoy it as well too. Leave me a comment or video response down below. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.